Can you hear me now? The BUB'S Comics, the grand hoo-ha boo-bah of the hoo-ha in your living room and or device. There you go. No volume comic mag music. Can everybody hear me now? Is it good? Give me a thumbs up. Good to have everybody in the house. We've got a special guest backstage. I don't really know how special he is, but I did look at his transcript, and he definitely rode the short bus here. We have with us the boy who had seven. Welcome.
She just said I rode the short bus here. Excuse me, but that's the only vehicle all of my kids fit in, okay?
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. 7 of them. He's got 7 kids and 6 more on the way.
That's right, baby.
Yep, you got to watch that one touch checkout on Amazon. They'll send it to you. They'll send you, keep sending you more kids. We got Alex Big Blue in the house. Just Rican was here. Rob, these guys were here early. Tailgaters, as they say. Gray Man trying to stay awake. Metarog's here, although is he really ever all here and all there? We got Comic Mag Music. Good to see you, Bill. Nova Mad 1966. Let's see. James Gallegos. He got a price tag, so he's in the drawing tonight.
That's James Gallegos.
No, it's not. It's not. You could ask him. It's not.
I'm teasing.
It got broke because of comics. Chris is here. Good to have everybody here. And of course, we've got the boy who had 7. Jambo Comics, Werewolf by Lunchtime, who's also up late tonight.
Yeah.
So, or this morning.
Early.
Yeah. It's actually this morning to him, or this afternoon by now. Probably. It's about 19 hours ahead of us or something. It's
something like that.
It's next Tuesday for him. So good to have you all. Welcome to the No Faces Comic Chat. No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. This is the 1,000th subscriber giveaway. There it is. The 1K sub giveaway drawing, as they say. What do you say, Matt? You want to look at the Demdare prizes?
Let's see it.
Look at the prizes. All right.
Let's see what you're giving.
How do I make you disappear? I mean, well, let's see. What do we do here?
There you go.
Yeah, does that work? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. And then we'll do this. All right. Let's take a look. So first up for grabs, we got Uncanny X-Men 266. It's low, it's beat, it's complete, and it could be yours for the low price of making a crappy video entry. Look at that.
I'm just trying to, boom.
Nice. Is that the PGX exclusive there, or what is that?
It's a glow in the dark. Entertainment
nice.
Earth exclusive. Little glow in the dark.
There you go. Yeah, that's the one that glows in the dark. I like that one. Very nice. We've got Supergirl number 18. Nice Ert Germ. We got some little bit of Bernie Wrights in action here with House of Secrets 107. Swamp Thing number 8. Superman 204, just because it's Jim Lee, one of my favorite covers. Some more Art Germ Kitty Cat Woman. Some more Art Germ Kitty Cat Woman.
Love that cover.
We got some Joshua Middleton.
Ooh.
We got some Greg Hildebrandt. We got some Adam Hughes. Hold on, this one. I'll try and get that to stay up. All right, we got it. And then we got Marvel Superheroes number 1, Secret Wars number 1.
Yeah.
We got the Demdare Secret, and that's the blue Galactus variant for those of you who buy into that crap. Here's the New Avengers number 15.
Oh, nice.
Just because it's a cool, I think Frank Cho cover. I could be wrong, but that's only happened like twice in my life, so I'm not due yet. Here's the New Avengers number 4, first appearance of Demdare Maria Hill. Awesome. Here is Astonishing X-Men number 1, just a cool variant. Return of Wolverine number 1, Neil Adams variant. We got Wolverine 131, the racial slur recall variant.
Dang.
We got Wolverine number 80, the first appearance of X-23 in the test tube, baby. And to end it off, we got Gotham by Gaslight, a very pristine copy of that in Factoid. So there you go. Those are the big books. That's what we're excited about here tonight. But really, it's all just one big celebration for me to say to all my subscribers, now that I'm over 1,000, thanks for everybody that helped get me there. And it's really for me to say you're welcome to everyone for the content that I've been putting out. Absolutely slaying it for well over 14 months. You're welcome, YouTube. You're welcome to Dem Dare comic community. No, but really.
I was going to say, when did your heart grow? I mean, I wasn't sure if I was ever going to see you do a giveaway, man.
Now, let me tell you something. While you mentioned it, now I didn't mention it. It wasn't me. But let me tell you, there were so many entries to this where people were like, I think somebody at one point in a chat when I had announced it said that the devil must be ice skating because I'm giving away books. Like, really? Am I that tight with my books? And then a couple people made reference to that, saying, this is rare. He's coming off his collection. Somebody else said I had a tight fist on my collection. Hey, I don't know. I guess I don't give away enough books, but maybe this will make up for it, and I'll see you in another 1,000. So
yeah. No, man, I'm totally teasing you, brother. Like, this is amazing, and we're so happy for you, and congratulations. It's awesome that you're doing this.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And as Metarog so eloquently put, humility is the third best quality at which I excel. So I'm glad to to remind you all of that. We got all these great people in the chat. We got 14 whole people watching, but we had 24 people sign up. So let's go through the quick list, if you will, of those that were in this. And for that, we'll go to the old Dinner Spinner app or whatever it is. Let's see. How do we do this?
Hit that like button, y'all.
Bingo, bango. Why'd you tell everybody to go to bed? What happened?
I said hit that like button.
Hit that like button. What? There you go. Let's see. We got Thomas Church. All right. So the 1K sub giveaway, we're going to do it spinner style, right? Because I just think it's prettier. We got one sub giveaway, spinner description, flick the tip to make someone happy. Just the tip. That's what it says. Then it says Thomas Churchill. We have a list of spinner participants. Just at what point did you think you were going to regret coming on this stream there, Matt? Just wondering how long you thought it would take. We got Thomas Churchill, Super Russ 9000, Nice Cover Bro, Slim Comics, and more. It's funny, it wouldn't keep the and more. GP Venom, which is formerly Geeky Pete. I think that's what the GP was. I remember him when he was just Geeky Pete. Now he's all venomized.
Nice.
We got S Cargo T80. We got Funk Comics 814. We got Broke Cuz of Comics, Comic Head 84. Even though his entry was heavily debated, I got nothing but instant messages calling for his removal because his book didn't technically start with a Q. But contrary to all the sticklerness that I had been, people were putting in a video, he's an awful big stickler. He's probably not going to let me get by with this. Look, see, I let you in. You made a video. You got in. Now, James Gallegos tried to slip in without making a video. I'm catching you on that. As long as you made a video, you're in. All right, we got Matilda Gothica, and I put Rayman there because she prize tagged Rayman on that one. Metarog, the Comic Collector, Alex Big Blue, the Gray Man, Comic Book Fever, Simple Simon had a great entry. It was hilarious. So did Russ. Everybody really did fantastic. Matilda did some of her classic, original art. We even got some Jambo Comics original art. Didn't even know that existed. So Jambo Comics, 64-page special, put his I swear I would do more contests if I could just guarantee that 64-page special would enter, because his entries are hilarious. It's pretty much the only kind of video. Matt, are you awake? Matt, are you he's awake. All right, I was checking. I thought you fell asleep. You okay? You didn't stroke out on me, did you? All right, we got 64-page special, always coming with the fire. We got Spider Comics 7, the Immortal Biggie Shack, and just so you all know, I know how to spell immortal. I made sure everyone on this list was put exactly as their channel name was. So He's the one with the missing the M, not me. Comic Mag Musings, and I put J Gal for James Gallegos in there. And we got Comics Altruism. We got Geek Aficionado, Jimmy the Geek. We got Nova Madden 1966, and we got a whammy because it lets you have 25 entrants, and there was only 24. So I put a whammy in there, and if we hit the whammy, nobody gets nothing. I get to keep all the prizes.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, man. How can you fall asleep with that? Look at that. Boy, Jackson Roy Kirk. There you go. Everybody's being mean to me. And guess who will win? Uh-oh. Who do you think's going to win? What is it? The deuce? The two? I can't keep up with all this. I guess there's some early guesses as to who's going to be the big wiener on this one. All right, let's see. Are we ready to spin the wheel, or should we drag this out a bit more? What do you think?
I mean, it's your show, man. You tell me what to do. I'll do it.
Let's see. All right. Do you know any good dance routines?
Definitely.
Do you have any face paint and glitter?
I do.
All right. Well, we'll get to that. Maybe that'll be the whammy prize, everybody.
Whammy.
Oh, he's going to dip his head in glitter paint and do a little fancy dance for you.
That's right.
And if you pay him an extra $5, he'll remove the tassels. Okay. If you guys are ready, let's get rolling. What do you think? Spin it once or spin it 3 times, or spin it once, right? Spin it.
Sure. I say 3 times. I say 3 times, man. Let's do it 3 times.
3 times. Will it let me reset without having to type all the stuff in?
I've never used that one. I don't know.
Well, if we end up having technical difficulties, we'll just go with whoever the first one is. Wonder Woman's helping us out on this one. Thank you, Wonder Woman, for all your help. Always willing to lend a hand, coming in at the last minute. Thank you so much. This is one of my favorites. All right, if you're ready,
rescue, man.
Are you finally ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. You're ready. Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Oh my God.
We got. All right. How do you do it? Hey! Oh, it's a spinning. This is Alex Big Blue is the first loser. Congratulations, Alex Big Blue, for being the first loser. Now let's find out who the second loser is. Hey, look at that. Woo! We got Matilda Gothica as the second loser, a.k.a. Rayman, the prize tag. But that doesn't mean you can't win still.
You're actually the winner on that one. After all the trouble I've had sending her packages to Israel.
Hey, listen. I know you had a hard time getting those packages to her, but it turned out she just used them for a coaster and a napkin anyway.
Right.
So I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, shoot. Here comes Kenny. Right. He thinks he's taking it.
I know. Comic Cat 84 is here to claim his prize. Not yet, but here it comes. Let's see. We have the big wiener is
no whammy.
Comics. No whammies.
Bro.
And Chris at Broke Cause of Comics wins. Congratulations. You get all this stuff. And there you go. So he's the big wiener. He's got all the prizes. So congratulations, Chris. You're getting all these fine bookity boos, and I'm sure he'll find something wrong with them. He's kind of a particular guy. So he's here. He was here earlier. Did he give up?
There he is. He saw it. There he is.
You got to be here to claim your prize. I'm just going to throw that in there.
Hey, that's
there he is. Yeah, there you go. Hey, congratulations. All right.
JP.
Now, if I didn't get your name on here for some reason, or I missed your video, then it's largely your fault. So I'm not too worried about it. So that's a good deal. All right. I think that's too much screen time for Matty Boy here. Let's see what we can do about that. There you go. And so here's what I think. The contest was to come up with a book that I didn't have in my collection, and just because I know how people are, let's see. Let's do this, and we'll do that.
You've gotten fancy with all this stuff, man. I like it.
Oh yeah, nothing to it but to do it. All right, so I am going to load up my CLZ app because this was another thing that people fussed about and said that I don't say they fuss, but they kept saying things like he claims to not have any Q books in his collection. I was like, who goes around lying about how many Q books they have in their collection? But just so you know, here's all, I mean, really, like that's a thing. Here's all the letters and numbers, right? It's all alphabetized. And if you can see it, I don't know if you can, maybe blow it up, but that Q is all grayed out.
Yeah, I can see it.
So I can't even click it because there's no Q books in my collection, not a one. So the whole idea was a contest was to stop that from happening, to get me a book that I can claim as mine. And I tell you, there were some standout entries. All of them were great, of course. Matt, yours was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. You really pulled out all the stops on that one. And then, but what happened was that I did not end up well, I'll get to that in a minute. So I went through all of them and I picked the book that I thought interested me the most. And I'm sure most people would assume that like Russ had a fantastic entry with his Queen Sonia book, and it was hilarious. And it was everything you could ever ask for. Lots of people pulled Queen Sonia, Quasar, and a bunch. There were Quicksilver. There really aren't too many Qs out there. Yep. And I know everyone probably expected me to pick Queen Sonia, but here's something you may not know about Bub. I don't like redheads. So there you go. I have very few in my collection. I have very few Mary Janes or anything like that. I usually go for brunettes or blondes. So there you go. So, so Queen Sonia didn't make the list for me, although it was a fine book and a fantastic entry. And I may even throw something his way as an A-OK just for being such a good sport. But Queen Sonia didn't make it. And the way that I did this was it wasn't just the character, but it had to be the exact book. So the first person to show the exact book that intrigued me, that made me want to buy it and have it in my collection, that's the person that won. It was funny because Gray Man showed like 40 books. So he was really stacking the deck for himself. He showed like 40 Quasars. So he was ready. But in any case, the book that won was The Question, Black Label.
I guessed it right, huh?
See, is that the one you thought?
That's The Question.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
well, there it is.
And that's nice.
That's the book that won. This is the book that I really, really wanted to get.
Wow.
And luckily today my LCS had it, so I ran over there and boom, it was right there. So I didn't intend to be able to show the book. But it worked out. So that was cool because there were a couple of books along the way I had saved in shopping carts all over the interwebs, and I was ready to buy them. And then I decided, let me wait until the contest is completely over and then decide. So that's what I did. So this morning I decided, and it's The Question. And I know it's The Question, but just like I had said in my video, in my announcement video, it can have the in front of it. If you have a basic knowledge of how books are filed, the doesn't count, a doesn't count. It's always the main title as the question. So this will be filed under Q. So that works for me. Cool, now, who called? Several people showed this book, but the first person to show this book was Nice Cover Bro. So Nice Cover Bro wins the secondary prize for showing this exact copy of this Black Label question book. Cool. So he's the first one to show it. He gets it. So there you go. So he's the big winner. Nice Cover Bro. Congratulations. I took a look at his through some of his collections on Instagram and YouTube already today, and I can tell you that I'm not going to have a bit of problem sending him some books because he collects a lot of the same pairs of stuff that I do. Cool. So I have a whole stack of books that I'll be sending to Nice Cover Bro that have all kinds of fun things to look at and enjoy. So there you go. So I hope you guys appreciate that. He likes the Ladybugs, and he's a Wolverine fan. So really, he's right up my alley. I shouldn't have a problem. Yep, Jeff Lemire is so cool, man. I absolutely love it. I've already read it. Like I couldn't wait to read it. Actually, after it was suggested, I went ahead and read it digitally. So technically, I was cheating already because I couldn't wait. I said, boy, that looks like a cool character. I started learning about the character. I'll probably at some point pick up his first appearance in Blue Beetle 1. So all of it was really cool. I really appreciate that. I absolutely loved it. I'm waiting to read number 2 until I can get hard copy of it. I've got it on order. And then when hopefully 3 and 4 will come out someday when shipping and publishing gets back to normal. So congrats again. Is he here? He's here. Nice cover, bro, is here and broke because of comics. So Chris and Kenneth, I think his name is. So Chris and Kenneth are both getting books sending their way. Big old stacks. Expect this flat rate shipping. I want to thank you all for being in America because I had 3 or 4 international entrants and I was sweating, but I had decided that I was going to go ahead and ship it to them anyway at no cost to them. So I was like, oh, man, I know a couple of them were all the way in Australia and Turkey. And I was like, man, this is going to get expensive. So so there you go. Married with children, the question. So congratulations, everybody. I don't think there's anything more to say. 21 minutes, 22 minutes, not too bad. I'll get these in the mail to you. I got to get them all packaged and shipped up. I know, I don't know if Chris is on Instagram, but I know that that Kenneth is. So Kenneth, send me your shipping information on Instagram post. Chris, I think you are too.
Yes.
Broken Comics. Yeah. I think he's on there too. So yes. Message me on Instagram your shipping information. I'll get these to you pretty quick. I like to get stuff out of my way. So I'll probably have these books to you guys like within a day or two. You might have them by Saturday even. What's today? Today only Tuesday? Dang.
Tuesday, yep.
This has been a long week of Mondays. All right, everybody hit me up. Matt, I want to thank you for coming out tonight and being the fella on the left. Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much for joining and all the things that you do for the community, especially. You're a fantastic guy from what everybody says, and we're really glad, you could be part of this stream tonight. I tell you. Thanks for coming on and being a glutton for punishment. Thanks again for staying up. All right. Thanks everybody again. And we'll catch you next time on BUB'S Comics. Thank you for 1,000 subs. I really appreciate it. And I promise to bring the same high level of mediocrity that I've brought to my first couple of years on YouTube. So be on the lookout for that. And remember, read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.
Later, y'all.
Woo.